Hey, what's up, guys? I think I just want to kind of talk about Sonic 1 today. Recently, I started a tier list with my friend Caleb where we rank all the mainline Sonic games, and we just went through Sonic 1, and we came to the conclusion that Sonic 1 was kind of mid, to be honest. I think Sonic 1 has a lot of good points in it being the first Sonic game, but I think one of the things that holds it back, unfortunately, as unfair as it may seem, it's kind of the gameplay, the levels. It's like Sonic 1, when I was playing through it on my Twitch stream, one of the things that I noticed was the game is very mean. The game is really, really mean. There are so many points in the game where it actually just blatantly, I guess the word would be cheat you in a way, because it'll put so many things in front of you, like, oh yeah, you want to go fast, right? Hey, you want to do the thing to go fast? Here's a spring right here. You want to hit this? You go onto the spring, spike, enemy, some other thing you may have not even noticed. I believe it's Spring Yard Zone, where they literally have like loops, and when you see them, you don't see the spike ball initially, so you're like, oh, let me go ahead and jump in one of the loops, and as soon as you jump in the loop, there's a spike ball ready to get you. You're like, oh, my fault. I didn't know that. I didn't quite get that. Ooh, my fault. I didn't mean to go fast in a Sonic game. But I mean, I guess to be fair, when Sonic 1 was first released, I don't think they marketed it as a fast Sonic game. That might have started in Sonic 2, but regardless, they added a momentum system in Sonic 1 so you could, use that speed to propel yourself to go faster, and that seems a little unintuitive. But just, not even talking about like the levels themselves, like the enemies in the game, some of them, I don't know. I guess one specific big one is the invincible bomb in Starlight Zone. For whatever reason, it's invincible and I guess intangible. Like you can't hit it or do anything to it at all. You just have to wait for it to explode. So if you're going down any straight way or anything like that, you will hit it and oh well, hey, you should have known. And then if you try and wait it out, it has a bomb particles that spread out and they go a pretty far distance, and so they can get you even off screen. Kind of crazy, to be honest, but it just has so many bad parts. Oh, the water levels, what, Labyrinth Zone? Oh, being in water feels so bad. Oh, it feels so bad. There are so many times where you need air and you'll be next to like a water bubble area, and oh, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. The air bubble never showed up. Should have been better, I guess. So there's a lot of things that feel bad like that in Sonic 1. The final level, when they put you back, I believe it's in Labyrinth Zone again. Whatever the final level name is, yeah, that's got to be the worst offender. They literally put one of the green like ball guys, whatever, that had like the 4 spikes around him, and they make it to where he doesn't. I'm sorry, no, it's the red one or whatever, and they put him in such a spot where you can't easily get around him, and the water is hindering you, and there's also like another enemy that I think is down there you have to avoid with the spike balls that come in. It's a horrible experience. It's just so bad. And then for whatever reason, I believe it's in Spring Yard, Starlight Zone actually, they have one of like the green enemies that has the spikes, but he doesn't throw them, he just has them forever, so you actually can't hurt him unless you've already been hurt or use like one of the bubble shields in order to actually I guess do that, so you can get some kind of intangibility so that you can hit him. Very kind of bad design, I'm not gonna lie. Does have good parts though. Sonic 1 does have good parts. The best part of a Sonic 1 is absolutely the music, right? Sonic 1 music still holds up to this day. Green Hill Zone, Peak, Starlight Zone. I don't think a lot of people talk about it, but Starlight Zone is pretty peak, I won't lie. But all the other songs that are in Sonic 1 are really good. They're just really good soundtracks. The boss theme is really cool. And speaking of bosses, unfortunately, I think just about every boss is kind of boring. I don't want to say flat out bad, but they're just really boring. The first one makes sense, very first game of its kind, or I guess a trailblazer in like the kind of game that it is. It has like an easy boss. Like, oh, okay, yeah, this kind of mechanic. And then the second boss, I believe it's the oh, what's the zone? The second zone. What's the name of the second zone? Sonic 1 zones. Let's see. Marble Zone. Yeah, when you go to Marble Zone. When you go to Marble Zone, I believe Eggman is just trying to just fly around you and pick up the blocks. Yeah, it's, or maybe that was Scrappy. Hold on a second, let me see. Let's see. Oh, actually no, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. So in Marble Zone, he just has fire that he puts on the two platforms. You have to jump between them and hit him in between. Kind of boring, like, you know, just stuff like that. The final boss wasn't even really a final boss at all. You just had to hit him as he's coming up. The little shock balls that are coming down, they just kind of don't really do anything. They don't add anything to the fight. It was just a really boring fight in and of itself. So it wasn't all too much fun. You know, I can give it a lot of passes because it is the first, you know, game in the Sonic series, and you know, for its time, you know, it's pretty good. It looks good. You know, I think the graphics still hold up. You know, 16-bit game on the Sega Genesis looks nice. I really like the crunchy sounds that the game has, just like in general. I think they really did a really good job with the sound design, so I can at least, you know, enjoy that a lot. The special stages were just whatever. You don't have to collect all the Chaos Emeralds. All you do is get a try again or game over or whatever at the end if you don't get all the emeralds. But if you get all of them, I think you just get some flowers and just a good job. So not really a whole lot, not really worth it, but it's not a hindrance. If you do or don't, you're not missing it on anything, so it doesn't really matter. But I think overall, when doing everything, it just kind of end up feeling mid, and I kind of wish I didn't feel like that, because I really like what Sonic 1 brought to the table. Like, you know, I respect that it is the first in the series that made Sonic to what he is, and you know, despite what some people say, I think Sonic is pretty cool still. I think it has a lot of cool attributes, so I respect Sonic 1 a bit, but gameplay wise, I was kind of a little bit frustrated. I kind of didn't like what was going on. But yeah, I think that's all my thoughts that I really had with Sonic 1. If you want to catch the next Sonic game that I talk about, we're gonna be talking about Sonic CD on our tier list next, and then maybe I'll make a video about that one too. So yeah, come check us out there on twitch.tv/cp9edgy. Oh, and if you guys have any thoughts or anything about Sonic 1, yo, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. I'll be down there. I'll be responding to anybody, you know, if you have any thoughts, or if you think I was maybe too harsh on some things or anything like that, we can have a discussion down there. I think that'd be pretty fun. Okay, and yeah, that's it for me. You guys have a great night. I'll see you next time. Peace.